So Om Shanti. Welcome all of you to a Wednesday morning. Good morning. And let's start the revision today. Today's Murli is about Diwali, the celebration of Diwali. And usually you all know it's the first Murli of the season in October. So it's the double foreigners. So it's a big Murli and we have to cover it in one day. But let's see how much we can cover. So I'll start sharing the screen. Baba is mentioning here about 3 fortunes which he can see on the forehead, and also he's mentioning about how to become karmateet and how to become similar to Brahma Baba. So I hope you all can see the Murli. So it's the title is Follow the Father and like Father Brahma become victorious over wasting your time and having waste thoughts. So Vyarth pe Vijay. Become karmateet and become an instrument to open the gates to liberation. You know, we call that mukti ke gate. So the ones who can open the gates of liberation are the ones who become karmateet. Karmateet is a very elevated stage. We can sometimes cover it in detail. There are many aspects to it. So on this Diwali, each of you should meet each another and have the thought of having the dance of harmonizing sanskars. So sanskar milan. So today Bab Dada is seeing his sweetest and loveliest children from everywhere, and everyone is giving their remembrance with a lot of love. They have so much of love for just the Father. This love from God is only received at this time, and each child is lost in love. The Father is also giving every child the response of his or her love. Further in the Murli, Baba mentions that in the subject of love, everyone is full pass. So Baba is saying, Vah children, Vah. Whether personally in front of the Father or far away, each child is merged in the Father's heart. And the song, Who else would love me this much? In Hindi we say, Itna pyar karega kaun? This song is playing in each child's heart. This soul-conscious love between the Father and children is such that it makes every child detached from the body and loved by the Father. So this is what Baba keeps saying constantly in Hindi, Nyara and Pyara. Jitna deh se nyare honge, which means you get detached from this body, utna Baba se pyar milega and rahega. So utna we become pyara. And only at this time is this love received by the children. So this love makes you children into something great from what you were. So this love is received in only this one birth. And seeing the children's love, the Father is also merged in the children's love. So which birth is this? We say the birth of confluence age. So now Bab Dada is looking at 3 types of fortune on the forehead of each one. Simple fortunes related to the relationships which we have with Baba. One is the fortune of the inheritance received from the Father form. Second is the fortune of elevated teachings from the teacher form. And the third is the fortune of blessings from the Satguru form. So what we say, Varsa, Vardhan and Sresht Padhai, elevated teachings. So each one's forehead is sparkling with these 3 types of fortune. And Bab Dada is also pleased to see his fortunate children. Whether you are sitting personally in front of him or far away, you're close in his heart. Such love between the children and the Father is only received at this time of the whole cycle. You're giving the experience of this love to others too. So now some people think that you Brahmin souls have found something. What you have received is continuing to become clear to them. So why Baba mentioned this? Because many people who are not into knowledge, they feel, why these people are so crazy, all the BKs, what have they found? So now they know the importance. This Murli is of 2011. The Platinum Jubilee celebrations were happening that time, 75 years, 1936 to 2011. So Baba is saying that the Father saw that there is great impact of the Platinum Jubilee everywhere, and that the children have served from their hearts and also made plans for the future. Bab Dada is congratulating all the children from everywhere. Vah children, vah. Anyone here knows what was the Platinum Jubilee celebration theme of the Brahma Kumaris? Anyone can mention in the chat box or even unmute and say. Anyone remembers? Anyone was in knowledge in 2011 or you are all after that? Okay, so the theme was one world,
one world, one
yes.
family, one kingdom.
Yeah, so one God, one world family. And there's a beautiful song. I think today we can play that if you want. Rakhi can keep that ready later. So in the end. So then Baba says, Wah, for 75 years you have been doing everything according to your own effort. By becoming free from obstacles and making others free from obstacles, you have reached here. This reminds me of yesterday's slogan, Sakar Murli slogan. Yesterday in the slogan it was that if you want to move ahead in life, obstacles should come. Otherwise you will not realize that you are moving ahead or not. So Baba is saying that having become free from so many obstacles, you have reached here. What does the Father now want from you children? The Father always hopes that each child will become equal to the Father, Bab Saman. Just as Father Brahma became victorious, in the same way each of you should always be victorious. What did Father Brahma do for this? So what did he do? He simply followed Shiv Baba's footsteps. So while taking every step, all of you also first have to check whatever I do action, did Father Brahma do this? Even while knowing that a particular child was weak in his effort and in his service, he had even more feelings of mercy and benevolence for those who were weak. सबके दया और कल्याण की भावना, even though the child is weak in something. So Bab Dada says to all of you that similarly you have pure feelings and good wishes, and with this vision of mercy and benevolence, be cooperative to each brother and sister of your family. Bab Dada has told you earlier that in the subject of love, each and every child has passed according to his capacity. It is because of love that you are moving forward. Seeing the children's love, the Father is pleased. Because of the subject of love, each child is moving along number-wise. Bab Dada now wants a sacrifice made out of love. So I'm sure all of you agree that when you all go to the centers, you all meet the sisters, the surrendered sisters over there, and you all see the love which is showered by them. That makes you feel very close to the Brahmin family. And now Baba is saying that they are all my Gur Bhai. You know Gur Bhai means? They are all sitting on the throne which I have given them, Baba's seat, whereby they can sit on the stage and read Murli. So we are also so fortunate that we are able to read the Murli online. Each one of you, I'm sure, has tried reading this Murli now, any Murli. So Baba is saying that now Baba wants a sacrifice of this love in return of love which Baba has showered upon us. Baba is wanting that sacrifice. And what sacrifice he said in the first line or maybe in the title? Become victorious by giving up waste. So sacrifice waste, vyarth, jata nahi hai vyarth. You have love for the Father, and so what sacrifice are you going to make? You have of course understood what Bab Dada wants from you. Do you understand? Nod. Do you understand? Then do you have the courage to do that? If you have the courage, then raise your hands. When the children have courage, the Father's help is always there. In Hindi we say, Himmate Bacche, Madate Baap. Now in the result that Bab Dada has seen until now, in terms of complete purity, I hope you know the definition of purity is a big one. Even waste thoughts is a seed of impurity. Bab Dada saw that the majority of you still have the sanskar of having waste thoughts. One is waste thoughts and the other is wasting time. This is even now visible in the majority of you children. The basis of waste thoughts is your mind, which doesn't allow you to become man mana bhava. So Bap Dada has been giving you this signal now for a long time. Whatever is going to happen suddenly. Achanak hone wala hai sab. In terms of something happening suddenly, Bap Dada saw that the majority of you still have the sanskar of waste thoughts. So since Father Brahma became victorious over having waste thoughts and wasting his time and became karmateet, you have to follow the Father as well. And for that, Baba is now coming to the further powers of the mind. Bap Dada saw that the mind is your creation and that you are the creator of your mind. And so you can control the mind because you're the masters with these two powers, controlling power and ruling power. But nevertheless, your mind still deceives you. It is your creation, you say it is mine. However, because of not having enough controlling power, it deceives you. It is said that the mind is a horse, but you have the reins of Shrimat. It is what we call Ghoda, Bhakta Ghoda. But Shrimat ki lagam, the reins of Shrimat are there. Tighten the reins and then you can finish the slightest impurity of waste thoughts that still remains. So become a master of your mind. So that's the method, the vidhi of how to stop waste. Just as Father Brahma checked his mind every day, in the same way, check your mind every day and finish the waste thoughts. Today Bap Dada wants you to finish these waste thoughts forever. There are few bad thoughts but more waste thoughts, and those do take up a lot of your time. Become a master of your mind and keep your mind so busy that it cannot be attracted to anything else and make the reins slack. Is this possible? So Baba is asking. Today Bap Dada is giving everyone the thought to finish all these waste thoughts. Is it possible? Those of you who feel that you will finish all waste thoughts and have a ceremony for this, raise your hands. Also save your time from being wasted. You have to save both your time and your thoughts because Bap Dada is seeing each one's chart. So Baba usually tells us about these eternal treasures, Samay, Shwas, Sankalp. These three are the main ones. So time, your breath, and third is all your thoughts. Only those who are the masters of the mind can become masters of the world. Bap Dada is seeing your chart. He saw this shortcoming in the charts of the majority of you. So still majority of us have waste, Baba is saying. Only those who are masters of the mind are able to become the masters of world. Just as Father Brahma became a conqueror of his mind and then a master of the world. Therefore we say Manjeet, Jagatjeet. So he is now invoking all of you children. Even the advanced party is invoking you. You were told that even those of the advanced party come to the subtle region at 4 a.m. and they ask Baba, when will the gates to liberation open? Who's going to open these? Are all of you going to open? Your becoming complete means the gates of liberation will open. Those of the advanced party were having a heart-to-heart conversation with Bap Dada. I hope you know who are these advanced party souls. It's all those seniors of the organization who have done intense effort and became karmateet and complete and left their bodies. Subsequently, from 64 it was Mama first, then 69 Brahma Baba, and all these others from 69 onwards till say around 2010 or 15. So Baba is saying, the advanced party souls are saying, till when should we keep waiting? So the Father is asking you all, till when? Which means, till what time will we become complete? So what response should be given to this advanced party? Those in the front row, till when will you become? You fix a date for every task, don't you? So now when will you fix a date for this task of becoming complete, or becoming rather karmateet, which means free from waste? Father Brahma is now invoking you through his angelic form. Can you tell Baba the date? Speak up. Are you able to fix that date? Pandavas, raise your hands. So Didi was saying, now which Didi is this? Didi Manmohini, remember. So Didi was saying that Baba, we had the deep desire. And what was her slogan? Anyone wants to say? It's coming in the second line. Ab ghar jana hai. So we have to go home, we have to go home, we have to go home. And Dadi was saying, now which Dadi? Prakashmani Dadi. Dadi was saying we have the deep desire to become karmateet. So all of you have love for Didi and Dadi, don't you? So you have love for everyone because all of you have love for all those who have gone into the advanced party. So now give a response to this question. What question? Fixing the date. Today is the day for the double foreigners to meet. As I told you, it's the first in October every year. The season of Avyakt Babdada Milan used to start, and the first one always used to be close to Diwali, and it was all double foreigners. So double foreigners also have to discuss this among yourselves and tell Baba the date. Those from Bharat also have to discuss and tell. Do you have a reply? Yes, speak. Those who want to say something, raise your hands. So Mohini Behan, Didi Mohini from New York, said, Baba, you fix the date and we are all ever ready. Baba saying, no, you have to fix it. You have to become ready. Do you not? So Baba is not going to take responsibility. Baba is putting it onto us. The father would say, have this Diwali on this Diwali. Ever ready. Which means, you remember Baba or Dadi Janki used to always share this. Baba used to say in Hindi, ये दिवाली last दिवाली है, आगे की दिवाली नहीं आएगी. I'm sorry, this traffic control has gone off. Just a moment, I need to stop it. Yeah, so continuing on this Diwali thing, so what it used to mean is Baba used to say that this is your last Diwali, by which the Baba's meaning was, it was a very nice yukti, a very nice method of reminding all the children that you have to become complete very soon. This is the year to become complete. Who has seen the next Diwali like that? So, are you ever ready? This is why Baba is saying you have to tell Baba. Then Dr. Nirmala Didi, you know, she's the director of the Gyan Sarovar campus. So Dr. Nirmala Didi said, Baba, give us 1 year till next Diwali. So at least someone from Mohini Didi, she said, Baba, you give the date. So some sister is saying, Nirmala Didi is saying, okay Baba, 1 year should be fine. So Baba is saying, Acha, do you agree? She's asking for 1 year. So probably it was sarcastic remark from Baba. Those who feel that you want 1 year, raise your hands. Raise your hands high. Acha. So let me ask all of you, what do you feel when Baba is saying you want to become complete, you have to fix the date, you have to become ever ready? What should be the time period? Do you feel 1 year, or what do you feel? Any answers from your side? It can be now or never. Usually that's what Baba is saying, that yes, you make a firm promise, with determination you do it, otherwise you can never do it. So it's usually now or never. So Baba is saying, note down the names of those who want 1 year. It is good, all the others are smiling. Then again Nirvair Bhai is saying, yeah, he said the same thing as I was saying, now or never. It has to happen either today and now, if not then never. So applaud. Acha, very good. Now right now each of you has to make a promise to yourself in your mind that you will never allow waste thoughts to enter your mind. At least forget being complete. At least we can make a promise to Baba today from this moment onwards that no waste, zero waste now. Is this possible? You're saying from now or never. So at the very least, is everyone making the promise that you will not have any waste thoughts or waste your time? So those who are ready for this, raise your hands. The majority had raised. Those who feel that this will take some time, raise your hands. No one. So the second one, no one is raising. There are a few who are saying that they want some time. Acha, on this Diwali now, have this one determined thought, Drid Sankalp, that all of those of majority who have raised your hands All of you have to make a sacrifice, and this is why on behalf of all of you we'll cut a cake for the determined thoughts. Do you like this? And what is today's cake about? It's a symbol of this determined thought, because all of you, and even those who don't have knowledge, want something to happen now. Outside world also, the people who are not into knowledge, they want a change. And what is this change? It's a change for good, forever. Something should happen now, but they don't have the power to implement. But you children have the power to fulfill your thoughts, don't we? You're following the Father, aren't you? The birth of Father Brahma took place with the determined thought, I have to do this, not that I will think about doing it. So should I do it or not do it? No, I have to do this. Mujhe karna hi hai. And that one determined thought created the future of so many children. For this one, Father Brahma maintained so much of courage. He received half his share and he created a sacrificial fire. So you know which half share Baba is speaking about here? The locket business which he was doing, the jewelry business. He was a jeweler by profession. So he asked his partner that I want my half share because I want to stop this locket business now. And he created the yajna, the sacrificial fire. He created the Brahmins of the yajna, and now souls from this land and abroad have reached here because of the one determined thought of Brahma Baba. Because he said, yes, I can do it and I have to do it. So what can a determined thought not achieve? There is this example in front of you. You have very good thoughts and these reach the Father, but they lack determination. So when any situation comes in front of you, your determination goes down. So therefore Baba is saying, remember, determination is the key to success. Look, those from Delhi had the determined thought, we have to do this. Anyone from Delhi here? Please answer in the chat box as yes. So it happened, did it not? They didn't say we will think about it, we will see about it. So a few years ago, before 2011, there were a few mega programs in Delhi. The ORC campus and all the Delhi zone center in charges were responsible or instrumental for that. So Baba is applauding them and saying they were able to do it because of everyone's determined thought. I'll just check the chat box. So Sonia Arora is from Delhi. Thank you, sister. So we will think about it, we will see about it. No, it was everyone's determined thought. It was this daughter and this child who became the instrument. But it was everyone's cooperation and the determined thoughts that brought about the practical success. Everyone gave their hand in this and they were all united. I don't know which daughter and child Baba is speaking about here. There would be someone from Delhi in front of Baba that time who Baba is addressing to. I think so. They didn't say yes, no, yes, no. There was the determined direction. So for determination has this much power. So you need to have power for having a determined thought. So whatever task you begin, first of all, sow the seed of determined thoughts, and that definitely has to bear fruit. How did these 75 years go by? It was through the Father Brahma's company and the children and their determined thoughts that we have completed 75 years. They have continued to move forward and make others move forward with zeal and enthusiasm. So now it's 2022, 11 more years have gone by. Now we have 86 years have passed. So this is how 75 years have completed. Today have this thought that I have to definitely finish all the wastage of time and waste thoughts. And when the waste finishes, what will emerge? The treasure of constant elevated thoughts will show their wonders. Today is the special day for meeting the DFs, double foreigners. Bap Dada is pleased that these children are doing very good double service everywhere. One is your own effort and the second is service of other souls. So just for my knowledge, if I may know, again in the chat you can mention how many double foreigners are sitting here in the Murli today, out of 18 of us. If you can mention in the chat box. So for them Baba is saying That doesn't mean it doesn't apply to us, it's for every child of Baba. One is your own effort, and the second is the service of other souls. So this is what Baba says: Seva and Swaseva, which means you have, which means service is one subject, and second is about Swaseva. You have maintained very good courage in both of these things and are moving forward. And Baba is congratulating you for this double service. It is your special day today, and so Baba is congratulating you. Congrats to those from Bharat too, just as Brijmohan and Asha became instruments for Delhi. So these two from ORC. So child Gulzar was also their helper in an incognito way. And by your being united in one direction and saying Haji, there was enthusiasm in the whole of Delhi, and you achieved this practically. You weren't undecided. We have to do this, and so to be united in this way means to have success. Success is the birthright of each of you children. So what is the slogan for success for us in Brahma Kumaris? Not only birthright, what do we call it? Success is a godfatherly birthright. So from today, Murli, we have two slogans. One is determination is the key to success, and success is our godfatherly birthright. Use that. Don't be careless. Do not think it will happen, we will do it. But what do you say? We have to do it. This is the language of Brahmins. So Bab Dada is pleased with all the children, but today those from Delhi showed wonders. Bab Dada saw that the important people of the government who are instruments have now received Baba's message very well. So particularly Brijmohan Bhai Sahab and Asha Didi, both of these, particularly Asha Didi belongs to the administrative wing. She is the chairperson of administrative wing of Brahma Kumaris. So they have really done a lot of service for the VIP souls in Delhi, because you know Delhi is the hub of all the government offices, the central government particularly. So Asha Didi and Brijmohan Bhai really, along with Dadi Gulzar in the background, as Baba mentioned about all these three today here, they have been instrumental in really serving all these government officers, high level officers, all the IAS, Indian Administrative Service and so on. So Baba is saying that all these people have been served by you instruments. They used to think of Brahma Kumaris first, that what are they going to do? They had some misunderstandings, but by hearing about the 75 years, they can now understand that you can do whatever you want. They now understand the power of Brahma Kumaris. This is why this sound has reached the instruments in the government very well. And this is the wonder of a united direction. Bab Dada is pleased to see all of you, the double foreigners again. You're progressing and paying very good attention to doing double service. Nevertheless, Bab Dada is giving this signal again. And what signal? Which was the second half of the title. It's Diwali, so Baba is saying you have to perform the dance now of harmonizing your sanskars with each other. Do not think, oh, the center is functioning very well and good service is taking place. But for since this is one family, it's God's family, it is not a worldly family, but it's God's family. So remember, Baba is trying to tell us the difference. ये कोई साधारण परिवार नहीं है, it's ईश्वरीय परिवार. So God's family means to have good wishes and feelings of benevolence for one another. So Bab Dada touched today on this theme of Platinum Jubilee. One God, one world family. Anyone knows, you can write in the chat box, in the Bhakti Marg, the path of devotion. This also is very famous about one world family. What is it said in Sanskrit? Anyone can write it down in English, in the chat box. Have the thought for one another. All of us together with one another's company will move forward and open the gates to liberation and return home together. This is why there should be such an atmosphere at every center, that people don't think that there are 8 or 10 people here, but that these 10 are one. So what is it in Sanskrit? That word Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam means Vasudha, which means the entire earth the entire world to be particular. Whoever is living on this entire earth is a kutumb. So Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, which means it's a family, one world family. Now each one of you has to have the thought in your mind of for Diwali of performing the dance of harmonizing your sanskars. Not a single soul should be distant from anyone. All should be united. Have this determined thought in your mind. See, Baba is very specific. Not a single person should be heavy with me. Everyone should be light. Which means, what does this heavy and light mean? Your state of mind. It should be very light in your interactions with people. When your sanskars are not in harmony, there is heaviness. The Father feels that through this thought you will quickly become ready to open the gates of liberation. So check. Not only should no one become upset with you, but no one should even become heavy. Is this possible? If it is possible, raise your hands, and then there will be very good splendor on this Diwali. So I think I'll just finish. Is that okay if I continue till 6:10? Finishing Baba's meetings? Yeah? Okay. So double foreigners, again Baba is again addressing them. Bab Dada makes you DFs emerge in his heart every day. Why? Because you have become instruments to glorify the Father's name in the whole world. So initially, before, the title of Baba was only Bharat Kalyankari, benevolent for Bharat. But since now service has begun abroad, Baba says you all double foreigner children have made this title come true of Vishwa Kalyankari, world benefactor. This inspiration has spread very well in these programs in Delhi, and this is why Bab Dada makes you children emerge as the instruments for service. So you will awaken Bharat. You are awakening it, and you will prepare such VIPs in future too who will awaken Bharat. So sometime that time itself, 2011, if I am not mistaken, the FOP came up. FOP is Future of Power. So Baba said that you all double foreigner children will be instrumental to awaken the Bharatvasis, particularly the VIPs. And this program then ran in I think 36 or 35 big cities in India. Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Calcutta, Delhi. And Nizar Juma Bhai, he is a Muslim by religion, but a very Ananya child of Baba from Africa. So he was the one, he's a very big famous businessman, very rich I must say. And he was instrumental. He approached Dadi Janki and with all the people from London, particularly Gopi Behen, and he himself and quite a few BKs from England. They were instrument for this program. As I said, the Future of Power program. Baba addresses them on and off in the Avyak Murlis as well. So you foreigners your experience will awaken the people of Bharat. Bab Dada remembers how you used to bring many VIPs here in the beginning, and you used to have programs, VIPs from abroad. So the double foreigner children used to get VIPs from abroad during Bab Dada Milan. But that service doesn't happen now, Baba's saying. So now prepare such VIPs from India who will share their experience on the stage. Now there have been more cultural programs and you also have shared experiences, but there was little time. Now bring such VIPs who will also awaken the fortune of those from Bharat. The service that took place now of the foreigners and those of Bharat created a good impact. I think this Future of Power program that's what Baba referring to. So it happened a few years ago before 2011. Now all of you should continue to increase such service together. The main thing is that each one, whether a resident of Bharat or from abroad, should make yourself complete so quickly that your completion opens the gates to liberation. 2,400 double foreigners have come from 90 countries, out of which 600 were new. Really, imagine, it's really amazing to see Baba's children growing so fast. Congrats, Bab Dada is pleased that children who became separated are today meeting their family and their father. Now everyone has to become an intense effort maker because you have to claim a number ahead in a short time. So for that, become an intense effort maker, Tivra Purusharthi, and continue to move ahead. Congrats that you have reached here. Now with the easy pilgrimage of remembrance, make yourself complete and make effort to go ahead of everyone. For you can go ahead of everyone. Even those who have come late shouldn't be left behind but should move ahead. Another good news that time was the Global Hospital at Mount Abu has completed 20 years. The hospital has brought many souls to this family. Previously, people used to think we don't know what they are doing. However, after the hospital opened in Abu, they began to think that you are doing double service. What is double service? Serving not only the body, the medicine, but also for the mind. So you are playing a double part of the body and the soul. So for that, congrats. Bab Dada likes it that you have become double doctors, that you have become double servers. Now each one of you has to continue to move ahead. Acha, whether you are sitting in front of Baba or wherever you may be sitting, everyone's attention is on Madhuban. All are seeing Bab Dada. The majority of you are seeing Bab Dada. So now Baba is giving Yad Pyar, that is remembrance and love. So to all the children from everywhere who remain constantly cheerful, to the constant double effort makers. See, today many things about double have come. Double effort, double seva, double doctors, double foreigners. Double effort makers means those who are making effort for the self and also making effort in service. To those who are such double effort makers and those who have double intoxication, double nasha and faith, to those who constantly stay with the Father, to those who constantly have feelings of benevolence, mercy and pure feelings of mercy, Bap Dada is giving love and remembrance personally from his heart to each and every child by name. And lastly, I'll just read, speaking to Dadi Janki and Mohini Behan. You played a very good part of refreshing both the land abroad and also this land. You're the instrument, aren't you? The Father has made you like that. Then Mohini Ben is the short Mohini, what we call Mohini Didi, who was the caretaker of Dadi Prakashmani. Your health is fine and continue to move along. Gulzar Dadi does everything and remains incognito. That's what someone was saying. When it's written in brackets means someone else is saying. So Baba says, yes, she's got an incognito part. Do you know that an incognito person claims a number ahead? To Nirvair Bhai, Baba is saying Baba is pleased with you, and to Brijmohan Bhai also he's saying you did well. And lastly there is Sister Shanti. So just to make a quick mention about her, she was the one instrumental for Siri Fort Center Seva. She suffered from cancer again. Many souls in the BKs have had cancer. So she also suffered from that, and she was the Lokik daughter of I forget the name, Rukmini, no, not Rukmini, I forget the mother's name. Right now Siri Fort Auditorium, anyone knows, I forget her name, you all can help me. So anyway, so Siri Fort Auditorium, right now the center in charge who is there, it was her daughter, Sister Shanti. So she was sort of not doing very well at that point of time. So Baba said, you know how to look after your body well. To get it to do what you want at this time, that was good. However, one should be willing to take that help. So she was also from Delhi. So those from Delhi will all have to together do this. We have to perform wonders. So I think there are still many things, so I can just stop here. But just to tell you, Pardadi is the Didi Nirmal Shanta, the one who served in the eastern zone, and she was Father Brahma's Lokik daughter. And then Baba finally spoke to the seniors from abroad, senior sisters. And Baba was telling about Muslim students abroad, where you have Muslim students, let that sound spread. The sound should spread that Muslim students also come here. So it is nothing about this. And let me just tell you about this Wajiha Behen. Wajiha Behen was from Kuwait, again a Muslim by religion. So she was instrumental in starting services in Kuwait, and right now it is Sister Aruna. So Baba is saying there is a center, but it is incognito. The Buddhists have not served yet. There isn't a sample of Buddhists, and there should be that too. So then someone said that yes, Baba, Buddhists are also served in Sri Lanka and China. So Baba said they have still not come on the stage. And then someone said Vajiha Ben has sent remembrance. So Baba is saying give a lot of remembrance to Vajiha Ben. And finally to Ramesh Bhai, he also underwent an operation of the knee. So Baba is saying, you're well, aren't you? When the main instruments are fine, everyone is happy. And he was instrumental for Mumbai. So someone is saying there should be such service in Bombay, and we would like your inspirations from that. This is in context to the Delhi service which Baba was applauding constantly in the entire Murli. So I think I'll stop here. Om Shanti. I'll stop sharing the screen as well, and we can take a minute in silence, and then you all can start sharing. Yes, you all can start. Thanks.
Om Shanti, brother. Very nice and powerful Murli. Thank you, Baba. For me, the line that was my most important takeaway was your mind is your own creation, and yet you're not able to control your mind. So, and the symbology that Baba has used with the horse, that you need to tighten the reins. So, this was a very important message for me. Om Shanti.
Thank you. And tighten the reins with what, Sister Harpreet? Reins with what do you tighten them?
With pure thoughts and by staying busy. I think so that waste thoughts are not there which lead to impurity.
Right. So Baba specifically mentioned Srimad, reins of Srimad. So what
Srimad.
you're saying is Srimad. Yes. Right. Thank you.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, sir. This is a wonderful Murli, and Baba told the determined thought. And with determined thought, we end our this waste thought, and we have to don't waste our time. And success is our birthright, godly family, and the double effort maker. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Yeah, okay, carry on.
Please, you get.
Om Shanti. So today Baba explained that why Brahma Baba got victorious. So first thing, Baba followed Shiv Baba, and also Baba said that to become victorious, we have to sacrifice waste. And how to do that? With the determination, with the determined thought. And also Baba made us to pay attention to save time and thoughts. Thank you.
Shanti, brother. My takeaway point is to become victorious over wasting time and wasting thoughts. And moreover, keeping in mind that have courage, the Father's help is always there. Thank you, brother.
Om Shanti. I would like to add one more point. Baba says three fortunes on our forehead as a father, teacher, and Sadguru. As a father, we get fortune of the inheritance, and as a teacher, every day we get elevated teachings from the teacher, Shiv Baba, and as a Sadguru, we get blessings. So Baba said, you keep this in your consciousness, then we will become very intoxicated, and then we can easily get success. Thank you.
So if everyone has shared, let's sit in meditation now. Just a few thoughts will be given and then no commentary as such. So is that okay? We'll go ahead. Amy Bhen and Rakhi Bhen actually, yeah.
Yes, Manoj.
Yeah, okay, thanks. So let's begin. So let's from today's Murli try to focus on being in the stage of Man Manabhav. That is constantly remembering through the mind Baba. And when we remember Baba, automatically Baba's teachings, that is Srimad, also emerges in our conscious mind. So let my mind and thoughts be engrossed in remembering that. Determination is the key to success. So from today, this moment onwards, let me sow this determined thought inside the mind. Of stopping waste thoughts and to stop wasting time. And if I have the courage, Baba is there to help me all the time. And try to visualize yourself best out of waste. So look at the best version of yourself. A soul with pure elevated thoughts and no trace of waste at all. And the second slogan from today, success is our godfatherly birthright. So as Baba says, when you have no waste, zero waste, you already are successful. Because applying a full stop to waste also is a successful task. So see yourself as an embodiment of success. Safalta Murat. An image of success you are. Because you are Baba's serviceable child. And in Baba's dictionary, the Brahmin dictionary, what we say? There's no word as impossible. Not even I have to do this, I should do this, no. I am successful. So with this beautiful thought of determination and success, let's begin our day today and try to use these two slogans on and off. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti family. Thank you, Manoj Bhai. Thank you, family. And we shall meet tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. Let's practice these two thoughts of determination and taking charge of our mind.
Om Shanti. Thank you.